Yo, today we're checking out some more Ben 10 Alien Force, and after last episode, I'm wondering if Manny and Helen are going to show up again. They went into the Null Void to rescue the plumber's kids that they sent into the Null Void. I wonder if we're going to see that journey, or perhaps they're going to show up at the last moment during a battle to help out Ben and crew. I don't know, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. If you are as well, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you're new here and you've been enjoying the content, well, I got one question for you. Why aren't you subbed yet? Do it now. I'd greatly appreciate it. Old-timey movie?
Your time machine has cost the U.S. government a pretty penny, Doctor.
Time machine, huh?
The chronologer is hardly a time machine in the sense of a vehicle, but rather a subatomic drill designed to bore a tunnel in the fabric of space-time.
What movie are we watching? Is this actually happening? Like, is this a movie they're watching, or is it a flashback and that's why it's in black and white, grayscale? Wait, what? I don't know about that, brother. What? A gumball? Dude, what is gonna happen here? Is something gonna come through that chrono stone or whatever the hell they called it? Oh, chrono logger is what they called it, right? I think you're about to be logged into the system, bud. Wait, did it mutate him? What just happened? What? Did he become that giant thing, or did something come out of that? What the heck?
You didn't need to come.
Was it a humungosaur?
Gwen and I could have handled this alone. It's nothing real.
Doesn't sound like nothing. Weird noises, unearthly lights.
Kevin wants to be alone with Gwen.
Weird creatures out here.
Yeah, the dudes
100%.
I heard it from aren't totally reliable.
Isn't that like a big bad boy thing to do?
Paradox?
Come out here to the ghost town to drag race?
And we're dealing with a time
How should I
machine,
know?
technically.
I just know them from auto shop.
No, you don't. Yeah, case in point.
The same thing that burned these weird trails everywhere.
Look.
This is a bird. And these are lizard bones.
Yeah, it's
They're
bones.
fossilized.
Yeah, and we're dealing with time travel and paradox, right?
It's like someone turned the slate into sand just by standing on it.
This is where this happened at the beginning of the episode, isn't it?
These could be signs of serious DNA alien activity, and it's up to us.
DNA aliens are not doing this. Does that look like a DNA alien to you?
What the heck?
Finally, something worth
is that-
the gas.
Kevin's like, yo, I get to throw hands now, dude? Oh, Chroma Stone. We're dealing with a Chroma Logger, right? Or a Chrono Logger, whatever the heck it was called. Yo, is this thing moving like that because it's like manipulating time around it or something? Like, this is that guy, right? The doctor? I would assume.
His name's been censored. Whoever he was, his paradox theory was the basis of some kind of experimental.
Is that going to be his
tunnel
name,
through time.
Paradox?
Looks like my place after that big party I threw last weekend.
Oh, yeah? Who came to that party, Kev? Can we see that
Look,
party?
That thing's been here too.
Only one trail. It either came in here and vanished.
It came from
was
it.
Born here.
They're just piecing together the mystery, dude.
Swamp fire.
Wait.
That takes me back.
Wait,
Or
takes
is
you...
it forward? It's so hard to tell, Ben. Have we met?
What?
How do you know my name?
How is he still
Have
here?
we met yet, I suppose the question was.
Hey, it's that dork from the photo, the paradox guy.
You haven't changed at all. In 50 years.
Oh, considerably more than that. Gumball?
Oh, he still
No,
loves the
thanks.
gumballs, dude.
Who are you? What's your name?
You just read my file. I was rather hoping you could tell me. It slipped my mind several hundred years ago.
So, how long ago was that was taking place? It was during the United States. The United States was formed already, right? So, why is he acting like he's been around for longer than the United States? When he got sucked into time, did he get put back in the time and he's just been living through history or something? And then what's the other creature?
You didn't happen to see a space-time anomaly around here, did you?
That's what that thing
About
is.
Yay big, incredibly destructive, virtually unstoppable.
That's a space-time anomaly? It's got legs, bro. What?
No, I must have been thinking of another moment. Ta-da!
Dude, and he can't keep his memories together because he's been alive for so long now, I guess.
We'll talk.
Yeah, with our fist, baby. And they're covered in concrete, too. He's gonna move so fat. Dude, no, he's teleporting. He's going through time or something, isn't he? What the heck?
Finally, something we can hit.
Oh, I really don't think that's a good idea.
Those
Bro,
trails,
don't
they're not
hit
burn
that.
marks, they're age.
Yes.
The creature accelerates time.
Very good.
Not so fast, ugly.
Don't touch. Is there any way to fix this?
Kevin,
Oh no, it's Grandpa Kevin. Well, we don't have Max anymore, so at least we got Grandpa Kev, huh?
Kevin!
Just touching that thing aged him 60, 80 years?
How do we beat it?
We've got to get him to a hospital.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me.
Come on, Kevin. We're gonna get you some help.
Ben
I'll
has
take
to be
those.
loving this.
What do you think you're doing?
Driving.
Don't even think about it. You don't have a license.
Grandpa Max taught me, and it's an emergency. You're nearsighted, arthritic, your reflexes are shot, and you're trying to unlock a cactus.
Damn. Kevin is going to be no help. And again, Ben is loving this, dude. You know he is.
Back up, back up, back up!
Yeah, let's outrun the time anomaly in a fucking car, a sports car, bro. What? How is this thing faster than that time anomaly, bro? There's no way. Oh, my man Kevin got the car to match himself now, dude.
Hang on!
Hey, well, it is old now, right? So who cares if it gets hurt?
Where have you been?
Looks like it's time to get a new car.
You were supposed to get here 6 seconds ago.
Where have you been,
Is
bro?
This thing running fast.
Who are you anyway? What are you doing here?
What is that creature?
Can you fix my car?
There's something
What about
different
yourself,
about you.
bro?
We'll come back right over there.
Oh, he's gonna time travel. Is that what's happening? He de-aged him. Yo, Quinn's all
I
happy.
can't believe it. You're good as new.
No, gotta find a new
My back
boyfriend.
still hurts a little. If I could just lean on you.
That's carrying the whole series, Kev. I'm just kidding.
A time tunnel utilizing the properties I discovered in quartz crystals, which would allow us access to past and future events.
Yeah, well, for a genius, looks like you blew it.
You don't know the half of it. Some tiny miscalculation on my part destabilized the experiment and ripped a hole in the fabric of reality.
So he just wanted
I
this
was hurled into the event horizon.
the event
I've spent
horizon.
100,000 years there. I didn't age or need to sleep or eat, just exist.
Well, he has to have lost his mind. There's gonna have to be some side effects to that, right? You don't just exist for 100,000 years, not aging, not sleeping, nothing, without having some kind of side effects to your mental, right? And all they wanted to do was see the truth about the events of history, you know, because as you know, anything in the past has just been told by the people that were there through writing, and things can change, right? He wanted to see what really went down in these events through history, which is pretty cool, but it messed up, you know?
Pretty boring.
He didn't even time travel. My man
At first,
became
I
a
went
part of
mad,
time.
course, but after a few millennia,
He
I
went
got
crazy.
bored with that too, and went sane.
What?
Very sane.
That,
I
oh,
began to learn.
very same. My man did the whole, like, insane
I now have
phase to
total
sane
understanding
phase.
of the space-time
Nah, bro, I
continuum,
think you might be
allowing me
too
to travel
sane.
Anywhere and anywhen I want, within reason.
I feel like it has to have side effects, bro.
You see, I recently discovered that some kind of extra-dimensional creature is going to wreak havoc across the universe.
Whoa,
So,
What?
the way you talk, you take on
Extra-
monsters like this all the time.
extra
Why is
dimensional.
this one so bad?
Because unlike the thousands of foes I faced before, this extra-dimensional creature came into our plane of reality the moment my experiment went awry.
Oh, so just to be clear, it's your fault.
Is it that anomaly thing?
No, we're on the moon in your distant future.
What? How are we not suffocating?
Yeah.
Good question. Not remotely the point, though.
Oh, but that is.
Imagine what the
Oh,
Earth
we're just
would
gonna
look
gloss
like
over
in
that, huh?
200 years, say, with that time monster wandering all over it, aging everything that crossed its path to dust. For those of you with no imagination, the Earth is up there.
Oh. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's decayed, bro.
Brought us to the worst possible version of the future.
No. Should I fail to stop that creature,
It's the only future.
this is your best.
Oh, it's the
possible
best?
future.
Yeah, we gotta stop this thing then. So he released it 50 years ago and then sent it into the future.
Why don't we travel back in time and stop the time experiment from ever happening?
Isn't it just like an energy being to think outside temporal conventions?
I'm not an energy.
The
But she
experiment that
is.
releases the creature also unsticks me in time. And that must happen because, in all modesty,
You saved the world dozens of times.
hundreds, actually. In fact, on one occasion, you and I worked together to save the entire universe. Never.
Oh, come on, bro. You can't just tease us like that. Finish that sentence. The laser wouldn't work either. The gumballs? No way.
They hit it? Doesn't everything age into oblivion
Oh,
as soon as they touch
because it's his.
Gumballs last a really long time. Look under your desk at school.
Oh.
Now, get back!
Wow. So that's how. Oh my good. They don't expire for a long time. Yeah. So if they touch each other, I guess it could work, right? Because they're both
Go!
beings of time.
Why would it use the phone?
What?
The creature. It tried to use the payphone. Then it went to the police station, then the dorms. It didn't act like some unfathomable trans-dimensional creature.
Did something get turned
Did
into
everything
it?
a normal person would do.
If they suddenly found themselves in an abandoned military base?
Look
It's
there,
him.
the assistant.
It's the assistant. So he got sucked in as well. But why did he become that thing and Paradox stayed himself?
I need to put on a little weight.
Humongosaur? Chromastone? Humongosaur. And that's what I was questioning at the beginning of the episode. I said, did he get larger? I even might have said, was it Humongosaur? Because I was thinking that in that moment. And that's why something got bigger, because they were there in that moment. It's all part of history.
Trust me, this beats the alternative.
My man found himself a human ice cream cone, dude. So what's gonna happen here? Okay, the not. Oh,
Hugo, of course. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. But don't look so smug. I would have figured it out eventually.
Ben figured out
You had
something the Time
100,000
Lord couldn't
years.
figure out, bro. Yeah, dude. You figured out something that this guy couldn't.
You're much smarter than you were when I met you later.
Thanks,
Damn, bro.
I guess.
So what's that Ben gonna look like in the future if this one's smarter than that Ben, dude?
lived my life.
Hugo!
He got to live his life.
How are you?
This is
You
cool,
look the
man.
same, and I haven't seen you in 50 years. I'm sorry about the experiment. I ruined everything. I never got to time travel.
Would you still like to?
Ooh, true. He can give that to him.
Afraid anymore.
Glad to hear it. How about I give you a behind-the-scenes look at eternity?
Pretty cool, man. I mean, that's the least you could do for the guy, right? Considering what happened to him. I mean, it wasn't the doctor's fault, but... And that's cool that the doctor always thought it was his fault, right? He always was taking
He's got
responsibility
company
for it.
now.
Oh, and thanks for stranding us out here in the middle of nowhere.
Come on.
True. What about his ride, bro? What are we doing? We gonna go get the rust bucket? That's gone too, though, isn't it? Didn't we sell that off? Oh, okay.
Oh, stoked.
He hooked him
It
up,
looks
dude.
like new.
Thought he
It
couldn't do
doesn't
that.
just look like new. It is new.
Wait, what?
It's factory new from 30 years ago.
Oh,
Paradox, I take back everything I was
okay.
about to say about you.
My man hooked him up with a brand new ride. 0 miles, baby.
Try to keep in mind that if this car comes into contact with anything else from 1976, it will explode like antimatter. Enjoy. Paradox.
He's kidding, right?
I don't think he's kidding, bro.
Some kind of time travel joke, right?
How do we know if anything's from...
Guys?
Things don't have dates, bro, so how do we know if it's from 1970? I hope they're not going to be in the vehicle if that ever happens, dude.